Meghan Markle. She's very well known, mainly because of the situations with the royal family. But apart from that, I think a lot of people ignore that she is also a very, like, what's the word? Like, people should look up to her.
Yeah.
Influential, because she flies out to other countries. Like, I think she went to India and another country to provide clean water, to provide counsellors, and also to help young girls when starting their periods.
No, that's great, because you think, especially in like third world countries, there isn't going to be a lot of that support.
Yes.
And because the media looks down on her, especially with the situation with Harry and the royal family, they just ignore all the good things that she does.
Yeah, it's funny that, like, a site I've really picked up on is, especially with women, you do one thing bad, you're a bad person.
Oh,
Did she get all this hate and like hatred towards her before she was part of the royal family? Like when she was on Suits, was there anything going around about her then?
There might have been like things just because she was a woman, like in that industry then, but
like,
it was not like hatred from the media. Like she comes out and it's like, oh, you've ruined the royal family, you've like ruined everything with Harry.
Hate that celebrities get, actors get, and then it's taken an even worse turn now.
Exactly.
And I think people are so focused on the fact that she did leave the royal family because I don't know, she was suffering from mental health.
Yeah.
People are saying that because she was an actor, her feelings aren't valid. She was faking it. She was lying, and I think that's awful. Imagine suffering with like depression, and then like your family is telling you you're lying. What are you on about? You're an actor.
Yeah, but can you imagine that actual mental health issues and your family's not even supporting you?
It's awful.
That's I can't imagine that. That's just wow.
But yeah, apart from that, she's like. Honestly, I was looking into her earlier on today. What? She's a really good person. She works for a lot of charities and stuff like that. Not because she's made to. Like, she done these in 2016 and 2017 when I don't think she was as well known. Well, I didn't know her. Yeah. She done these in 2016 and 2017. And she wasn't even well known. So how can you say that she was doing it for fame and popularity when she wasn't really that popular?
If someone's going to do something for fame and popularity, there are a lot more different ways to do it than sticking your neck out like she did.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But she did a really great thing. Like, there's, if you want publicity, more than likely people are going to go for bad publicity.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely.
And she didn't just, fly out there, film a few clips. Like, she actually helped build the wells for the clean water. Like, there are videos of her building the wells with other females and men.
That's nice though.
Exactly.
Like she really did get her hands in these
exactly.
do the hard
She
work.
didn't have to do all that.
No.
So I think, people need to maybe cut her some slack.
Check
And
it.
then, notice
Super
that,
work in it,
she helps a lot of people.
And they sat down, right? And I know a few people that have sat down and watched that documentary her and Harry have released now. And they've gone, oh, like, I kind of understand now. We're like, yeah, but you're fueled by this, like, paparazzi in the UK. I cannot stress this enough. It's such an annoying subject. They control everything, like the sun, all of it.
The sun's disgusting.
They control what gets out to the public and what stays in. There is so much that goes on.
You just think,
and we don't see it.
We don't.
It's whatever makes the money that they sell.
Exactly.
You think they don't care about the celebrities' lives, how they're feeling. Just will that make me an extra penny or two?
Well, you think about Princess Diana.
Don't
about
even.
how she died and what happened. You got to think about the paparazzi that were brought into it.
Yeah, definitely.
But the focus wasn't on them.
It was more about like her herself, how bad of a woman she was. When in reality, she seems like a sweetheart.
And
really.
she was almost the same as Meghan. She done a lot for charities and to
It's
help
funny.
people.
Maybe the media doesn't
Because
like
she had
that.
different views.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah.
It's really funny to look at it now and be like, it had to take Diana dying in order for people to see
Wake
her.
up, yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
see
just
it.
wrong though. That
And
part.
it's like history repeating itself.
Yeah, I
again.
know.
Yeah,
It's
it
really-
really
I just think,
is.
why are people getting involved?
It's
That's
their
what I
lives
know.
at the
Why
end
are
of
you
the day.
getting
Do you know what I
involved?
mean? Like, why does it matter?
And let's be real. Like, Meghan Markle isn't going to read your tweet.
No.
Like, so why are you spreading all this hate? The woman's not even going to read it.
It's just
Like, get a life.
I wouldn't after what she's dealt with.
Yeah. Also, with Meghan Markle, I remember I was just looking at this out of curiosity. Like, it wasn't for any sort of research, and it's just sort of popped into my mind. photo was like at some sort of event she was at. She was wearing a dress and her ankles were on show.
Ankles?
Her ankles were on show, yeah. And the media was going crazy on how skinny her legs were.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was going crazy. Oh, look how skinny her legs are. That's not healthy, blah, blah, blah.
So they're assuming she's anorexic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but what if she did have like an eating disorder or something
no,
with
but that's
her?
not the point, because this photo was for an event. People have just completely like disregarded that again, like
The event.
Yeah.
The importance of
What
it.
she
and
was actually
instead
doing
they're
it.
looking at her body.
Do you know what the event was? Or?
I have no clue.
Oh, I was gonna say
But I
this-
remember it was just a photo of
But
her
the
in her
focal
dress.
point was the event that she was attending, not
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, not what she look. I mean, yeah, what she
Yeah.
looks like, but not.
I was going to say, the event that she attended, she might have won an award, or she was there to support
Exactly,
someone. She
yeah.
might have been doing something really good. It might have even been for charity work, for all we know.
Yeah.
Yet the media ignore
On her
all the
body.
good things she's done just to comment, oh, her legs
Yeah,
don't look good
like-
enough for my standards. Body standards themselves these
Yeah.
days are extreme
I know.
anyway. Like
Like-
Photoshop, everything. It's
Exactly.
just disgusting. Like, oh, God.
The thing is, knowing Meghan Markle, right? She was probably there for an actual charity event.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. If that was me and maybe she was struggling with something, like we'll never know. Like,
Yeah.
But if that was me and I was struggling with something and people online are calling out how skinny my legs are, I would feel so awful about myself. And even if I wasn't struggling with something, people saying, oh, she's got anorexia, that's unhealthy, and that's just your natural body type,
Yeah.
you just feel like, I don't know, I would feel like, right, I need to gain weight now because all these people online who aren't even showing their face
Yeah.
are
Well,
saying that I'm too
That's
skinny.
again double standards, though,
Yeah.
isn't it? She's too skinny or she's too fat. It's
And
like, well,
and no one was commenting on, I think it was Harry that was with her. No one was commenting
Just
on his
Meghan?
body.
What?
Like, when does it ever happen that someone is commenting on a man's body?
Barely.
No, it is
Exactly.
really rare. I say, but with like the actual body standards side of it, it was like you think if any normal person had happened to you think you'd cry a bit, then you, like you said, you'd be gaining weight, or you'd be like, oh, actually going down an eating disorder route, which is just disgusting. But the people who tend to make the comments, have they shown their body?
Yes, exactly.
They're just jealous, I think, to be honest. She's doing something, she's making a stand in the world when their body could just be
And then
not to
I
their
feel like,
standards either.
I feel like if she did then say, right, I'm going to put on weight, she would then get slammed
Oh
for that
my
as well.
God, yes.
So,
you can't do anything right.
yeah,
Yeah.
like nothing's enough. And I just
isn't.
feel like it's, yeah, awful.
It's just wrong. I can't believe that.
Another weird thing about the royal family is their dress code.
Mm.
Like, it's so weird.
Really?
Like, they have to wear specific types of clothing in order to actually look presentable. And as soon as they step out of that, like the royal palace, they're on show for everyone. Like everyone
And
at all.
I understand that this is like a British delicacy, like they're the royal family, but I feel like I don't know why they're important.
no.
I just
Oh
knew-
my God, no.
I just know they're important because they're labelled as the royal family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like,
who
why-
even chose the royal family? Like, you just selected
I
one
don't
day?
know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah, like, oh.
These why are people so harsh on them, but then also viewing them as the most important people in the world when really they're just
Well,
normal
does the
people.
royal family make
who
up
live
their
in-
own rules?
Yeah. So technically
they
they
make up
could,
their
like,
own rules.
sue
They can't.
paparazzi or, like,
They don't
media.
make up any rules.
So who makes the rules? Government.
Yeah.
The government. The last thing that the Queen does is the Queen is just a tiny little step in making things laws.
Yeah.
Like, that is it.
Wait,
And then it's the
No,
government.
Yeah, the reason
Right.
obviously times have changed now. We have a government instead.
And we have a king.
Yeah.
I was going to say, one thing to add on to that, obviously, I think the British themselves, we don't really look onto the royal family because it's just standard, but
No,
Americans,
I know lots of people in
yeah,
British people do.
Yeah,
but
no,
I know,
but
yeah, I know.
like Americans, they definitely, like,
Fascinated.
over, but, as I say, is with Meghan Markle's American, the Americans fantasise the royals, but because she's American coming into the family, why is it so hated on?
Yeah.
I just, oh,